thing is going down. You're not holding the end, you're moving down the hill. This is nature. My father, right now, I buy him paper. Every day I gotta buy a paper. There's a man who bought me paper before. I'm buying paper now because the time has reached. So I thought the old man could be president in 2017 and run for this. And he himself said, he said, when you run for one term, he himself said it. I agree with him. 2023, no, I disagree. In my mind, he should rest, find somebody else.
They bring her to go steal to the mainland store. So the man wanted for you to go steal from the web post store. Yeah. He said, I'm a join to go steal to the web mainland store to get money to your store. They will go take it from there. I said, my man, how many bad for the same lecture? And how can the police catch you now? The police before the man call me back. Now on the 18th, they more. The same man now? Yeah, the same man. The same man who want for you to go steal? Yeah, he called me on the 18th. Yeah. Now in the 9, now about 8:30, the man called me. He said, oh, my man, I'll let you be there and call you by again. So that time you go to work? I go to work. And before a working place, you come to the man? Yeah, I'm from to my working area to Clara to now go to the man. To go steal now? No, I'm not go steal. I'm going to Steve. I mean, I'm going to. Yeah. I educated myself. I question the thing you want for me to explain for you to understand. Then still questioning me, doubling the question. How will it talk clear now? I break it, sorry. I see. When they call me in there, yeah. He asked me, say, how many of you are working to the area? I say, we are 3. He told the message, you're 3. Yeah. So he said, I want to give you tea to carry to the message. What can you what? Tea. How do you tea? How no tea? No tea. Yeah. For you to drink? With bread. With bread. 3 pieces of bread. The egg is that? You eat a mighty butter. So when I carry it to the main, say carry to the main. When you carry to the main, then you come back to the car. So the food make you now carry that so you can go convince your friend. Yeah. When I give it to the man say thank you. I say okay. The man say, where you going now? I say, I'm going where car. So one of my friends call me. And the same way go do now. Yeah, the same man. The man say want for you to go steal. Yeah. So when I go to the man, he say clean the car. Then they are 2 now. In the Jeep. Then they are 2. A big Jeep. Yeah. Black BG, photo G, yeah. So when I clean the car now, air condition all is no. Papa, you can't wait for me to spin now. I'll leave the water now. You can judge people. Just asking you a question, sorry. You can judge people that can come here. No, I'm a journalist. I beg you, sorry. The way you talk in the question, do I say when I move from here I'm free? Do I say when I move from here I'm free? You said one talk again. I wanted to mean it. Who talk clear to you, but you talk in the question. Hi, looking. Then you want force and no more word there again. Why not be looking to the top? I'm not going to again. And said they call me to the office at OSP. I think explain to me that you come to get you say you carry the tea to the man. After you carry the tea to the man and you come now. So what next now? And for me, I will not there. Nobody you get in there, you say ask me too much question. Hey, there's people say make your egg and bread. Okay, sorry. Now I say sorry now. Okay, sorry. If you I will not ask you the question again. Okay, sorry. When I give me answer now, then do. Okay. Explain again. I'm not asking no more question again. Okay, let's go now. Go to school. The English say I need English. Sorry. Sorry now. Sorry. See, you take time. I'm taking time. Okay, sorry. Okay. Say I can take time to explain. Okay.
Bad people will use electronic and print media. They use everything to promote dirty propaganda. So they take advantage of that and they spread their own dirty propaganda to outpower us, to outsmart us, to dirty us around the world. So the investor cannot come here because you want to come. They'll be afraid. That's the intention, not to allow the investor to come. So they do all kinds of things to destroy this government image. That's what I know. Because this government cannot involve itself in killing people and killing people. President Joshua, when he became president, he opened a church.
In more recent time, and just over the weekend, Ambassador Joseph Yumabwaka made a statement that people shouldn't take men's job and give it to boys. He's a boy taking over a man's tax in the presidency. What do you make of that?
Two things I want to say. That statement doesn't go well with me. If Mr. Weir is a boy, then I think he's a good boy. Because Joseph Boyka, former Vice President Boyka, dropped in his heart, he collapsed, almost died. It is that boy, because George Weir, who ran there, pick him up, charter a plane to fly him abroad for open heart surgery, and made him to live today with pacemaker battery. He's the battery total right now. So the battery is controlled by the white man who gave it in a medical center where he was flown to. So maybe he's not well to speak the way he's speaking. He's not well, he's using battery. It's not normal. A man who is using battery and a man who has a natural eye, compare the two. So Joseph Boyka, the former vice president, he's using battery. He's a battery total. Such a man cannot even be president of this country. He said, so maybe that the frustration making to speak the way he did, calling the president boy. So Joseph Boyka, the former vice president, he's using battery. He's a battery total. Such a man cannot even be president of this country. He said, so maybe that the frustration making to speak the way he did, calling the president boy. So Joseph Boyka, the former vice president, he's using battery. He's a battery total. Such a man cannot even be president of this country. He said, so maybe that the frustration making to speak the way he did, calling the president boy. How many million people voted that boy? So many millions. Look at this boy and you elected him. Maybe you call Joseph, George Weir boy because of the age. Because Joseph Boyka is over 70 and this boy is about 50 something. So when you say boy, well, that's it. But boy in the sense of immaturity, no. George Weir is mature. He's mature. That's why he told Joseph Boyka on the ground where he collapsed to fly him abroad for medical checkup, for medical heart surgery. That's why they need to live today. I think Joseph Boyka, in conclusion, should be very grateful to that boy who flew him out of the country for open heart surgery and making to live today. But the way Joseph Boyka speaks, the way he acts, he is one of the 9 ungrateful lepers. The fact is, you could have emailed you, but he did not. He did not. He saved this old man. But what the old man is returning is ungratefulness. Call this president boy. You call the whole Liberian president boy, then you old man, you told him battery around here. But I cannot look at a battery man and he let you. Because any minute you could collapse. But you already say you want to be president, and we know the record. You're on the time bomb, on the borderline.
Just sitting and laughing and reading the comment section. John Balu said, the reason why he's in this is to save the state. Save Liberia. But Senator Balu was senator when in his county, 5 wonderful Liberians gruesomely murdered. Their bodies were mutilated. He didn't say anything. A colleague who was then a senator, whose name is enshrined in the TRC report, whose testimony you can find everywhere, that allegedly Kara is massacred on the Kabbalah River, became a senator from in jail. He came from jail. That case died in Maryland. Senator Balu was senator. Senator Balu was senator when Keith Juba was killed. Senator Balu was senator when the Fulani man was beheaded in River G. Senator Balu was senator and the 17 young men were
Radio, by all accounts, is the fastest way to get information anywhere, anytime. Get all the information you want from one radio station. Freedom Radio, 87.9 FM.
My people, that money, yes, so on Freedom 87.9 FM, and a time to enjoy doubling your mind on a Freedom Cash giveaway from this and every Monday. Dial *799#, bet for the same price of $100 Liberian or 70 cents, and win double the regular money. I say the money you will win is start from 4,000 Liberian and go all the way up. Yes, we now have to make winning money lazy, especially on Monday. I beg you, yeah, make your Monday call and enjoy double the money from the same bet. Listen to your radio and eat it on a Monday. I beg you, yeah, like bro, Jack get better.
Bad people will use electronic and print media. They use every means to promulgate dirty propaganda. So they take advantage of that and they spread their own dirty propaganda to outpower us, to outsmart us, to dirty us around the world. So the investor cannot come here because you want to come. They'll be afraid. That's their intention, not to allow the investor to come. So they do all kinds of things to destroy this government image. That's what I know. Because this government cannot involve itself in killing people and killing people. President George, when he became president, he opened a church.
In more recent time, and just over the weekend, Ambassador Joseph Boakai made a statement that people shouldn't take men's job and give it to boys. He's a boy taking over a man's tax in the presidency. What do you make of that?
Two things I want to say. That statement doesn't go well with me. If Mr. Weir is a boy, then I think he's a good boy. Because Joseph Boakai, former Vice President Boakai, dropped in his heart. He collapsed. Almost died. It is that boy, because George Weir, who ran there, pick him up, charter a plane to fly him abroad for open heart surgery and made him to live today with pacemaker battery. He's a battery total right now. So the battery is controlled by the white man who gave it in a medical center where he was flown to. So maybe he's not well to speak the way he's speaking. He's not well. He's using battery. It's not normal. A man who is using battery and a man who has a natural eye, compare the two. So Joseph Boakai, the former vice president, he's using battery. He's a battery total. Such a man cannot even be president of this country. He's sick. So maybe that the frustration making to speak the way he did, calling the president boy. So Joseph Boakai, the former vice president, he's using battery. He's a battery total. Such a man cannot even be president of this country. He's sick. So maybe that the frustration making to speak the way he did, calling the president boy. So Joseph Boakai, the former vice president, he's using battery. He's a battery total. Such a man cannot even be president of this country. He's sick. So maybe that the frustration making to speak the way he did, calling the president boy. How many million people voted that boy? So many millions. Look at this boy and you look at him.
This is a two-faced issue.
This is a critical issue in this country, and we must stand up and speak the truth. Because for you to use the fact that prior to printing, it means you already tell me print. But before you print, come up to me. There is nothing in that paragraph that indicated that money should be printed.
The essence of this exercise, the essence of this exercise is to know the facts. Everybody will have the opportunity to ask questions if you so desire.
Good afternoon, Liberia. Good afternoon, Monrovia. Good afternoon, a wet Monday afternoon here in Monrovia. It's on the 10th day in the 6th month, 2024. My goodness, this year is winding down. What were your promises that you made? You know, as always, on December 31st, during Wash Night, we always find Christians in the churches around making promises, telling God thank you, and making promises for the ensuing year. So when the year commences as it did on the 1st of January, the obligation is upon you to start to work to execute those things that you promised. Like we were promised by our government that in the first 100 days, car will not get stuck in any part of the country. Is that something that is being actualized now? The question is that something that is being actualized now? Then I give it back to you, the Liberian people, so that you decide whether or not what was promised you by the government. By that time, they weren't inaugurated or newly elected government or government in waiting, one will say. Are we close to that, the execution of that promise? Let's wait and see. You, our followers, will respond to that question. President Joseph Yuma Boaka is back in country following the Korea Africa's summit. Oh yes, held in Korea. What did the president bring for Liberians? He want to represent our country and use taxpayer money to lead this country. The stay in that country was fully facilitated by Liberia's taxpayer money. So when he come back, like he has done, then the obligation is upon us. So I see, Mr. President, what did you bring for us? It's almost like your father leave his home early in the morning, go out and promise you that he's going to work, leaving you hungry with the hope that when you come back, your father comes back, you'll find food to eat. So when you see your father come in, the celebration starts. So your next question is, Daddy, what did you bring for us? Because you expect that once Daddy is home, you should have food to eat, because that was the promise. That was the reason for which he left the country. So we'll be questioning, asking the president, what did he bring for Liberia, or we Liberians? Just so you know, the government of Kenya officially posted on their presidential website that the president was able to beg over 500 million due. Oh yes, I will read a detail of that a post that was done on the Kenyan presidential website, and go to the executive mansion website here in Liberia and read what was posted on our own executive mansion website. Then we compare and contrast. Let's know who benefited the most. Let's see what our president did represent our country. Let's see what he brought back to this country worth what he used to go. So that is what we have sat here this afternoon. Oh yes, to talk about these plus many others. Former President George Manawia released, I don't know what somebody is saying that song is not a new song, but you, my brother, will be diving into that song. And if you listen to that song, trust me, it still tells you that former President George Weah is a unifier. Recognizing all of what is happening in our country today, still say you are my brother. Even though since November 16 I called you, you have not returned my call, or you have not even placed a call to me to say, hey, you are the former president of this nation. What can we do in this life? But still, you are my brother. This plus many more. Crime Stoppers Liberia, under the governorship of the old man Sam Sion, is proud to be associated with the Freedom Hub. And so we acknowledge Crime Stoppers Liberia. And when we come back, dive into today's conversation here, and then later on in the program, we open the line so that you too can make a contribution on some of those things that we will be saying. And guess what? Today is on a Monday. Oh yes, and as you know, the Freedom Cash giveaway, the double has been brought to Monday. Instead of Wednesday, now it's on Monday. So while I'm seated here up to 6 o'clock, trust me, I'm prepared to give money out to 10 persons, at least 10 persons right here. So all you have to do is to go to your mobile money phone or the SIM card you got your mobile money on with at least 100 Liberian dollars. Yes, 100 Liberian dollars. Today is Monday. So you dial *799 hash. *799 hash. Then you go to reply. And yes, when you go to reply, the next option will be which currency you want to play from. Then you can select. Or when you reply with 1111 number for Freedom FM. And then select the currency you want to play from. Enter your PIN. Trust me, I'm prepared to give each person 4,000 Liberian dollars until 6 o'clock. The next 10 person, let's see what happened between now to 6 o'clock. Trust me, I'm prepared. So we take Crime Stoppers Liberia, take a breathe in, breathe out, and we'll come back. We dive into today's conversation here. The name is HAGGAI GONDAH, right here on the Monday evening like this. Or wet Monday evening like this.
It's about music. There are crimes in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hand for the right authority. That they can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a human target, you cheche. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Sion.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Okay, thank you. Thanks to OMSM Sign and of course his team from Crime Stoppers Liberia. It's always a pleasure when we sit here. And I say thanks to Crime Stoppers Liberia. I always tell people, I say, in the kind of country now where we are, where things are getting difficult, Liberians are getting agitated by day. I think it is necessary, like it has been done by Crime Stoppers Liberia, to ensure that at least, yes, we can continue to preach the message of peace, even though we understand that it is difficult. Finances involved, especially now not being supported by anybody. Yes, but what it is important to ensure that we can fight crimes from our community level, and that is something that OMSM Sion and his team has been involved into. And yes, we are here. Always to appreciate him for his effort and for everything that he continued to do for our country. So yes, that's where we are. Thanks to Crime Stoppers Liberia, OMSM Sion and his team. We are grateful. We are grateful. Yes. When I see me talking sometimes like this, I can be reading, people before who said they were rescued this, rescued that. Yes, that's why you see me always when I'm here, my phone is right before me, because there can be some interesting things coming up. Yes, so I like to follow it as always. So just so you know now, let me read this. I don't know whether it's let me read. Let me see something quickly before we get in the meat of our conversation today. Let me see where we are. I got something here. Let me check up on it. Whether it is already there. If it is not there, then we will wait to see. Have you heard about the appointment of Queen Johnson or the nomination of Queen? I don't know whether that nominated position she was sent to. I'm trying to read it, but I'm not seeing it on the executive mansion website. I don't know whether they want to do it on the cover and keep it there, or whether that presidential appointment I was done there. So yes, good afternoon, good evening. It's on a wet Monday here, and of course, my name is HAGGAI, your usual Monday friend here on the Freedom Hub. The Freedom Hub right here. Let's say thanks to Kind Oliver Kind for always giving us the opportunity, trusting our ability to ensure that we deliver here. So let me read this that was posted 2 days ago on the Executive Mansion website. So if 2 days ago, it should be Saturday because it's already after 4, and I'm sure the president landed before 4. So he landed before 4 on Saturday. So yes, it's 2 days according to Facebook here. It's on the Executive Mansion website. It says for immediate release, President Joseph Boakai or President Boakai concludes a highly successful visit to Seoul, South Korea, as he returns home with exciting news. What is that exciting news? Let's read out right here. President Joseph Boakai concludes, okay, I think I jumped over that. And this was posted on June 8, 2024. His Excellency Joseph Newman Boakai Sr. is happy to return to Liberia after an extraordinarily successful week-long visit to Seoul, South Korea. The president was invited to the Republic of Korea by the Korean leader, President Yoon Suk Yeol, to attend the inaugural edition of the Korea-Africa Summit held from June 4 to 5, 2024. The summit brought together heads of states from Africa, high-level business leaders, the president and members of Korean government, and many others. Upon President Boakai's arrival in Korea after more than 30 hours of travel, he participated in a business summit on Liberia and later engaged in a reception hosted by the Korean leader. Following these events, the Liberian leader addressed the plenary of the Korea-Africa Summit and held bilateral meetings with his counterparts and several business meetings. The president also participated in the Business Investment Forum with Korean investors and delivered an inspiring address on food and mineral security. On Thursday, June 6, the president engaged with the Liberian community, reassuring them of his unwavering interest and commitment to rebuilding the country they will be proud to call home. The Liberian leader concluded his visit with another impactful business forum that resulted in the signing. This is the main part I want us to capture for you following us. This is the main part I want us to capture. The Liberian leader concluded his visit with another impactful business forum that resulted in the signing of several memorandum of understanding focused on agriculture, infrastructure, energy, water, etc. The president expressed profound gratitude to his counterpart, President Yeol, and members of the Korean government and the business community for the exceptional support they provided his team during the week-long visit. He looks forward to continued engagement and follow-ups. President Boakai and his delegation will return to Liberia today, which was on Saturday, June 8, 2024. So this was what was posted on Liberia's Executive Mansion website, the website that presents information about the country's president. This is the website that presents information about our president. And so I want to read what was posted for the where am I with this? I want to read what was posted for the this is it. I mean, for the Kenyan president on their own official page, like ours here, where our president is. Let me read what was posted here. Okay. So this is where we are. This was what I read for the first one I read was what the executive mansion posted. The executive mansion posted for President Bwakai's return or before President Bwakai's return. And this is what the Kenyan government too posted upon their president or before their president returned. Kenya and South Korea have signed for the that's $485 million or KXH, which I'm sure is the Kenyan currency, 63 billion. So the 485 million, if you convert it to the Kenyan currency, it will be 63 billion concessional development. So let me start it off. Kenya and South Korea have signed a 485 million concessional development funding on the sidelines of the Korea-Africa Summit. Okay. This includes 238 million or 30 billion Kenyan currency for the implementation of the Konza Digital Media City project. President William Ruto said the project will boost the country's digital ecosystem, a key government initiative aimed at expanding digital and creative economic opportunities for the young people of Kenya at the Konza Technopolis. This project will provide an excellent digital media and entertainment ecosystem for research, training, and the propagation of new technologies, he said. He commended Korea for the Economic Innovation Partnership Program, which further supports the Konza Technopolis. He made the remarks on Tuesday during talks with President Yoon Suk-yeol of Korea. So this is where we are. I think I read the two sides, the one from our country, Liberia, and of course the one from Kenya. So our country said in their own post, the one I posted on the Executive Mansion website, they said the president, why in Kenya signed 7 memorandum of understanding. And this is what I want us to understand. Memorandum of understanding can be or is an agreement that both parties can sign. Like for example, AB is here, HAGGAI is here. Okay, let's say Freedom FM. Freedom FM and HAGGAI signed MOU. And that MOU, I got my own side of the bargain, and the institution to get their own side of the bargain. HAGGAI is supposed to come to work, so and so time, so and so day, and then, okay, at the end of the month, Freedom FM is supposed to pay you this amount. So, the Executive Mansion said President Bwakai signed 7 memorandum of understandings, 7 MOUs. And the Kenyan official, their presidential website is telling us, for them they were clear. For them, they were clear in their posts that the president of Kenya signed agreement worth 485 million. But here, our government is telling us that the president signed, where am I with that? Let me reach to where we are. These events, okay. Come here, please. Just give me a few chances. Okay. Okay. So the Liberian leader concluded his visit with another impactful business forum that resulted in the signing of several memorandum of understanding focused on agriculture, infrastructure, energy, blah, 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 water, and etc. So these were the things, according to the executive marshal, that the MOU that was signed captured. What is the total cost of some of these agreements that were signed? The executive marshal leave us in doubt. So whether it is true that the executive marshal signed MOU, and how important are these MOU to our country? What are going to be the dividends that will be brought to this country as a result of the MOU? The government left us in limbo. And this is not the first time that the executive marshal is doing this to the Liberian people. This is absolutely not the first time. Since President Bouakai took over, he has traveled to, I think, 4 or 5 countries officially. The first, I think, was the issue he traveled to Ivory Coast, and according to them, they said the president was going to have a conversation on electricity. And whether or not that one yielded result today, even when we are in rainy season, we still see LEC doing current harmonization or current management or whatever you want to call it. So LEC is not even bringing a stable current where a community will have current like we used to see it consistently, because this is rainy season. We used to see the hydro, the water table go low during the dry and rainy season, that when Liberians used to be happy and receiving consistent current from the LEC. But now, and I'm sure many of you are aware, except for some of our blind friends who maybe, sorry, I'm not being disrespectful to our visually impaired guys. I'm talking about those who can always sit and whether the government doing wrong, the government not doing wrong, they always say they want to hide it and be talking all kind of thing and saying something. Yeah, sorry, I'm coming. Okay, somebody just send me something from Malawi too, Malawian president. Let me just take Crime Stoppers quickly and go through this so whether I can bring it to you too, then we can compare all of these things and then we talk about it so that I'm not going to talk much today. I just want to compare all of these statements that are coming from other presidents. I attended the Korea Africa Summit, and then from there we can compare with what our president and our executive marshal wrote, and then we know where we are, whether we stand to benefit something as a result of the president's travel or whatever it is, then we'll talk about. So let me just take Crime Stoppers quickly and go through this, please. It's for your own good. It's for our good.
It's about music. There are crimes in many places. In every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hand for the right authority. They can't take your law in. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see you must talk it. I mean you cheche. Do it for your safety. If you see don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Sion.
Crime Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us.
Okay. Yes, sorry. So thank you. We are getting some terrible news from our brothers from Mali. We are told that the aircraft carrying the Malian vice president has gone missing. Yes, it was to land at a specific time. I think 10 something at another airport in the country. And up to now, we are receiving information, according to the BBC, that the vice president aircraft have not landed. And so the president has ordered that all aviation authority in the country be prepared and engage in a search for the vice president. So, yes, that is something. It's a sad thing coming from Mali. That's Malawi, sorry, coming from Malawi. And I hope that, yes, all can be well. Because the last time we heard about aircraft going missing was when, which country president was that? I just passed off, died as a result of a plane crash recently, helicopter crash, not really a plane. So, yes, thank you for the patience. We are here, we are back. And so, like we were saying, the Kenyan government, upon the completion of the president's visit to Kenya, their president's visit to South Korea, they were very clear. And of course, they informed Kenya how much their country stand to benefit as a result of the president's travel. And it was, the amount there is 63 billion Kenyan shillings and or $485 million USD. So, for us, our executive mansion left it blank. The president signed 7 MOU. You almost have a football team signing 7 players. Then they say we will not disclose the player fees. And these things can be done by teams that can sign players at a very low cost, especially in the Liberian League. So, our president or our government have not been responsible enough to inform Liberians as to how much the country stand to benefit as a result of the president's travel. And the first thing, when the president traveling, now the executive mansion can be describing people as the president brother, the president this, the president that. But when the president go, he use our country money and travel. After the travel, we can't get any result. The president left from here. He went Ivory Coast. Current issue, I don't know whether it has been settled. That one is up to you. You can decide whether the current issue has been settled. The president left from here. He went. When he came back over the weekend. And on a Monday, we heard the commerce minister telling us that Red Press is expected to increase. And I'm sure they settled that one. And then the president has traveled again to Korea. He's back. And they have not been able to inform Liberians as to how much the country stand to benefit. But all we can, I know I'm hearing about, though I've not seen that on the official. If somebody have seen it, please send it to me. They said the country is expected to benefit scholarship. Yeah. So in that one, when it comes to the issue of the scholarship, the executive mansion was clear with that. Yes, Liberia is expected to benefit scholarship. It's clear. I think the amount of person that will benefit everything. If somebody got it and you're not friend on the internet, please just send it to me quick. Yeah. But what the 7 agreements, the 7 MOU that were signed, what is the financial dividend, or what is going to be the financial dividends to Liberia? The executive mansion did not at any point in time mention that. So now we are just in dark. I don't know whether that information I don't know whether that information, okay. Whether that information about the statement released by the executive marshal, whether it is something that Liberia will benefit from positively, we are yet to understand what is going to be that. Because I think it was just important enough for the executive marshal to tell us Liberians that as a result of the president's travel to Korea, this is what the country is going to benefit. This amount of this. When President Weah traveled from here, he went to France. When President Macron, I think it was 30 million or 10 million that he gave as a result of the president travel, his country committed to Liberia. We heard the amount, and we saw the impact the amount made to the country. When President Weah left from here, he went to the United Arab Emirates, and our country was able, former President Weah, our country was able to benefit something as a result of that travel. He informed the Liberian people that as a result of that, the country stand to benefit the Arab Emirates Hospital today. That there was a cost attached to that. I mean, let's just be exact. There was a cost attached to that hospital. When the Moroccan government made a contribution or maybe provide us scholarship and even gave us when they said the executive, not the executive marshal, but the foreign ministry, the project to renovate that, we knew the amount of money we were talking about, what the rehabilitation or the refurbishment on that building will cost. We knew that, we heard about it. But today, our government, our president that we so dearly love and cherish, can travel, use our money, go with 25, 30%, they go bluff. And when he comes back, we can't hear anything tangible that the country stand to benefit. Scholarship is good, it's important. How many percent are we talking about? Oh yes, myself, we got students that are on my scholarship, students that, yes, we provide support to. But if there is any cost attached, so that we know that the president, because you let me friend, you will not leave this country and use maybe $200,000-300,000 USD to travel from this country and go on an international visit or on a visit somewhere, and you come back, you use $300,000 in the country, maybe you get something like 75,000 or 50,000 scholarship, then you expect the country, you expect Liberians to sit and clap and think that they are benefiting. Then there was no reason for you to travel, because if you use, for example, $300,000 to travel, and then the country is only able to benefit maybe scholarship worth around 50,000, then the 250,000, there was no need for you to travel, because we could use that 300,000 and even provide more scholarship as compared to the one that the country benefit. So this issue about the president traveling and Liberia not standing to benefit anything tangible for all to see is becoming unbecoming. It is too early for that. Even though we used to complain that, oh, President Weah was using the country money to go with other minister, to go with other person, this place, that place, and all kind of thing. But today, before, when President Weah used to go out, we used to see the dividends. When people say Weah left from here, he went Qatar to go win a football game, we saw dividend from that. Even though he went to win a football game, he went to the U.S., the places the president went at that time, Liberia benefited something from there. But now our president, our current president is going out. He's not going to win a football game. He's not going to play football match or do this. What is the benefit that we're getting there? I think it was better for we had to be there and be playing football and be getting benefit instead of having 179-year-old papa who will go and make himself serious in the country and stand to benefit anything. So you see where we are? Sometimes these conversations are just frank conversations that we should sit and understand for ourselves. You don't need somebody to tell you, say, oh, because you can't venture into business, right? As a business person, you can't venture into business. You put in 100,000 and then you get 50,000, and then you're thinking that you still that business, you progressing or you're making any profit. That is not a profit-making business. We should be sincere to ourselves. Because if you are to benefit from a business and a blog that you benefiting from a business and post tomorrow that, oh yes, I'm making a business, if you put in 50,000, you should be able to get at least maybe 100,000 or 75,000, and then the 25,000 that will serve as your profit that will encourage you to do more business. But the president went to Ivory Coast. We didn't see anything. They only said the president held a successful meeting with his Ivorian counterpart, and today that successful meeting, the prime focus on electricity. Today, electricity is still a mess in this country. Today, electricity is still a mess in this country. So, what is the actual reason for the president's travel? What should Liberians be celebrating? What should we be celebrating? If the president will go, then he come back, then we really benefit maybe 25, 30, 50 scholarship when you're using over 200,000-300,000 to go. Then why we should be celebrating? You cannot continue to play on the minds of Liberians. And quite frankly, let me try to play this recording. Let me try to play this recording so that you know how Liberians are getting frustrated. Some of our colleagues who stood in the way of this country's progress during the course of the election, and they deceived Liberians to believing that they were the best option. Today, many Liberians have understood that what they said to them before were lies, and they are understanding today the reality of the day. And if you listen, you will see that, or you will understand that things are becoming different from what it was. For Freedom FM before, Freedom FM was the one that was people insulted people working here because they felt was supporting a party, or maybe that's what they thought. But today, if you watch, if you notice, the very same people that started insulting Freedom FM from 2018, they are the same very people that are insulting people Freedom FM up to now. But like other institutions, let me play this voice, so that you know that some Liberians have started to understand the reality of the day. And now things have become different from what Liberians actually thought. Let me just take this one. Then we'll come back. Like I said, I will not talk too much today. Maybe the president came with something that maybe the executive mansion did not post. Or maybe the president came with something that you people close to him you know about. So I want to give you more time so that we open the lines. Then you can call and tell us, oh, beside the quote-unquote scholarship, the president brought this, the country benefited this. You name some of the things that the country benefited as a result of the president travel, not just in Korea, but other places that you have.
We want to talk to some people here as well. We see a lot of women here.
This is a video that was done by the Spoon FM in Bassa. Yes, it's Buchanan. I think in Buchanan, it was done in Buchanan, Grand Bassa County. So let's listen to it so that you know how Liberians are getting frustrated.
Some people here as well. We see a lot of women here. Let's talk to our mama. Yeah.
And the voice is hearing a Nelson Cooler voice. I'm sure you people know that.
People here as well. We see a lot of women here. Let's talk to our mama. Yeah. Okay. So let's talk to our mama. Welcome to Spoon TV. You are live. How are you?
My name is Nyemade Williams.
Okay. Williams, it's good to have you on Spoon TV. The donation, medical supplies, the senators have been in the county for about 4 days, ending this entire process with a huge consignment of medical supplies at the hospital. What do you make of that?
Which one of the senators are you speaking?
Okay, Senator Sir Joseph made the donation, but you saw the pro-team and other senators, they were also.
I'm very happy because your very Spoon FM used to say a whole lot of things about the past government. Your castigate, you say a whole lot of things. And our expectation was wow. But now since the government have taken over, we have not seen anything. And the ex-government, they proving to us that they still love the country, they still continue with their love. That you're the one used to castigate, you used to say a whole lot of things. So I'm very happy for you to be on the ground, for me to talk with you, because I really wanted to express my feeling to Spoon FM. That you're all in a problem.
So okay, but again, let's talk. It's a very great conversation, and we love to hear people express themselves. Now, so first of all, you are excited about the donation.
I'm very excited.
But do you think that in just 4 months you're already in a problem with a very young administration?
The administration, it is not young. Because people say a whole lot of things. They said they were miracle people. They have 100 years experience. They could do better things. But since they came, even a baby can be one more. If you born a child, when this child will benefit you, as soon as you born that baby, you will tell from that baby is, and you will know that baby.
So
is
in 4 months,
baby.
in 4 months now, you already know that.
I know that because the president told us that you are living on loan. So I know that when he have to pay a bride debt, he have to pay asset bank money. So I know that the president will not do nothing for this country. So my expectation is very low. Because I know they were very high. Because according to your special schools and TV, when you get on radio, you see a whole lot of things. The man he got good experience. He can do this. We are the other one. Most of the night used to monitor you. So I'm very happy. You're gonna play me loud. Let people hear me. And let people hear me.
No, you have over 200 people watching you right now listening to you.
Let people hear me because now you're poor in a problem. And the problem why you're poor in no understanding, we can't see it. One day, man, will Philippine a little money before you turn to Labrador.
Okay, so just finally, what were your expectations? What did you expect that the government would do in 4 months? Like when you voted for the government, what were your expectations? Like at least within 4 months, can you look the camera? At least within 4 months, the government will have done this, the government will have done that. What were your expectations in 4 months for the government?
I expected for them to start with the highway from Buchanan to San Luis County, because the whole world know them. They experience the guy too wild.
Yeah.
So the whole world know them. The guy contact all over the world. So I expected for the road to start by now.
Okay. Yes, just expected that the government will start building the road by now.
Yes.
But since they're not building it, you are disappointed, and you think you are in a problem.
I'm in a serious problem.
Okay.
Because the man, I know he will pay his debts. He has no idea of the country.
Okay. Thank you for talking to us, man.
Thank you.
So, see, so, your country. The country. Anyway, while we're talking, you continue to play a Freedom Cash giveaway, right? You continue to play a Freedom Cash giveaway. You just dial *799# and you reply with 11 for Freedom FM, and then today you stand a chance to win 4,000. So if you have please do me some draw. Let me start calling some of my winners already. Yeah. So play a cash giveaway. Why you say managing your expectation? This thing deserves to be taken twice. Let listen to it. Let's pay keen attention to so that you know what Liberians went through in this country. What Liberians were told. Yeah. Your may also increase or have a high expectation with the belief that when President Bouaka is elected, once he travel to Korea, he come back, the country will benefit. You go to Africa, Liberia, no quarrel will go off in this country. But today, the reality of the day, even all the highways where road construction projects were ongoing, today, you don't barely see them. I know them too. I can always set up a typical example right around us here. From Johnsonville, using our White Plain Road, passing from Tifa House there, going towards or McAfee. Today, that road has been abandoned. Even though we were told that every funding for that project was concluded, but when the government took over, they canceled that. So you gave Liberians a high expectation. That President Bouaka here, he went to Korea, he came back. The only thing that we can hear, the only thing that they have disclosed to all, that scholarship. And 7 MOU. What are in those MOUs are we bragging about in this country? We don't understand. We don't know that. So even if the combination of all of those MOUs The amount, maybe the contribution that those countries will be, or the Korea will be making, all those institutions in Korea will be making to the country. If they will not reach 50 million, the government now won't tell us. And trust me, if there were any tangible from those agreements, trust me, the way you see the Kenya bragging today that our president begged $485 million contract or agreement. Liberia's government was going to brag that the president begged this. Where are we today? The president, I don't even know where, but the scholarship, I'm not hearing anything here. I've not seen it officially. Before I was talking anything about the president or the presidency, I confirmed that from the executive mansion website. And I'm still checking. I don't know whether while we're still having a conversation, they will post it. But I'm still checking to see whether there has been any post of what the country stand to benefit, all that scholarship, how many persons, the amount, and all kind of thing. So you see where we are as a country when people sat and said all of what they had to say about our George Weah travel. When people had to, they sat and said everything. Before George Weah used to go and find out, that's a public works minister, and maybe even 10 kilometers of road, the country will benefit. George Weah used to go to education minister. When I read books, they will bring it and distribute to schools. Today, all of the ministers that have traveled, I saw somebody say they're signing from agriculture ministry, they're signing, I don't know what kind of MOU and that kind of thing. We don't even understand. They are not even able to disclose to Liberians the actual benefit of the MOU that they're signing. So it's almost like the white people can say, "Bad pig in bear." So it's almost like the one can say, "Bad pig in bear," a complete pig will buy in bear. Because we have to tell us, the president signed here, man, agreement. We don't understand now where we are. And that is not the country that Liberians expected when they were being told by other media institutions, when they promised them that, oh, Bwaka got all the connections, Bwaka has worked for 40-some years, Bwaka has done this, he has done that, and once he's elected as president, Liberia automatically return to the land of milk and honey. Bwaka got all of the connections, he served as vice president before. Today, those connections, and you know the terrible thing about it? President Bwaka got confirmed through a phone call, because I will say that, through a phone call that we are placed to him on November 16, 2023. When we are placed that phone call to Bwaka, now President Bwaka, and congratulated him, that automatically shows that President Bwaka was confirmed as president on the 16th of November 2023. But for we are election, we saw the case running to court when Bwaka and Madam Salif, former President Salif, they were a hem of authority in the country. That case went to court through the late Councillor Charles Bronski. And the runoff election that was held in 2017 was held on December 26. I can remember I had to leave my home early morning after Christmas to go and vote. And the result of that election came within a week. The result of that election came within a week. So if you take 26 from 31, we are talking about something about 5 days to complete the year. 5 days to complete the year, right? That's it. 5 days to complete the year. And the counting process and all of these things. So the inauguration of former President Weah was done on January 22nd, 2018. So let's take, for example, the result of the election came on the 1st or the 2nd of January. In minus 20 days from that, we are talking about around 2 working weeks that the CDC government had to come to power. So as a result of that, President Weah did not go passing around looking for connection and contacts to come to benefit the country or to help the country. No. We had a very short transitional time, a very short transitional period. Unlike for now, President Bwakai, who had ample time, he traveled to America, he spent time there, and while Liberians thought, the thing is, you know, the people were saying, oh yeah, and the president going on, he coming with all the goods. And today, all of the passing that you tour from state to state, where you were, even their face beat and makeup and thing. Today, we are yet to see the dividends. We are yet to see the dividends from this travel. So then why should we be happy now when the president is going out now? Let's compare the one that used to go out, use the country money, carry the plenty people and come with benefit, and the one that is using the country money, going with plenty people and coming with no benefit. Let's compare the two. Let me be sincere to our conscience. Put aside your maybe your interest, your love for a particular person. Put it aside. Be frank to the conversation. Even if you are a George Weah supporter or a Sedition, and you think that some of what we're saying here are far from the truth, be frank and sincere to tell us. Say we are had a tough time. We had days in travel and never got days and days. Let's be frank and bring this conversation up. Today, Liberia and Liberians are interested in knowing what President Bwakai has brought to this country as a result of his travel to the Korea Africa Summit. When former President Weah went Morocco, I think it was Morocco when he went for that, what kind of 7 climate program. Liberia benefited as a result of that. The EPA today is benefiting something, is benefiting money from that travel that President Weah did to that climate summit. So where are we here today now with President Bwakai on a travel? What is the benefit? What is actually the benefit? We cannot continue to sit down. We cannot continue to sit down and play blind loyalist role and see our country going down the drain today. More than 6 months since the inauguration of President Bwakai, we are yet to hear about any country that have made a cash a commitment to this country. We are yet to understand or know any country that has made cash commitment to this country since President Bwakai took over. Even though we used to criticize Weah's travel used to bring something that the country will understand, Liberians will know about it. We heard about 10 million, we heard about 30 million, we heard about the Invisible Park, the PHP Park, we heard about the Emirate Hospital and other projects around Liberia here today as a result of President Weah's travel. But today, where are we? Where are we with this? When we don't even understand, we don't even know what our country will benefit as a result of our president leaving our country, using our country money to go. Then people will still want us to sit and not talk anything about this. When you talk, they want to say what they have to say. And these are the very same people who used to sit. These are the very same people who used to sit and say things, and today, because it is in their shoes, they don't see it as bad as it was before. Before, when President Weah used to travel with 3-4 persons, we know that our President Weah traveling with 30-45 persons, we know. When President Weah used to travel, we used to know how many persons he's traveling with. But now, the executive mansion can keep it secret. We don't know how many persons the president traveled with, except for the one, I think it was a U.S. trip, when we saw the lists that were released. So you see how our country is becoming a state of insincerity. You see how our country is becoming a state where the truth can no longer be said. Let's listen to the Omar again. Let's listen so that you know how Liberians are getting frustrated. And some of what are being said, the last time you saw Unity Party partisans at their own party headquarters protesting, you saw it. Was that one of your CDC partisan or CDC makeup? No, these are people who are agitated. And even now, that's why you see I can even get angry with some of them. These are people who will take phone, they call you, complaining in your ears, even disclosing their own government lapses and things. When you give them public platform, they want to come and sit and look for a job at the expense of your institution. They know that you sit with them, you have a close to face-to-face conversation, closed-door conversation with them. They know that they can allude to the fight, the failures and things, the lapses in this early age or stage of the government. They can allude to them. But when you give them public platform, then they won't come to use it to look for a job. And this is not a place where we are not, it's not a job market where we can put people on a job market so that we sell you out to the public. No. That's why the last time I told a good friend and brother of mine from the Jacob town, I know how to call him. I told him, if I'm on this radio, I will not be giving him the opportunity to call. Not that I want to deprive him of his right, but at least let call spade or spade. Let put the fight to where it belongs. Because one day, the bad thing about it is all of those things that we're doing today, we think we are doing it because we want jobs. We are not doing it to ourselves. We are doing it to our country. We are doing it to our generation to come. Because you know why? When we cannot set a legacy to change our system in this country, and we continue to move on this bad system that we are running with, and we think that a blind loyalist, you think that maybe praising somebody every day will make them to start giving you smarty, putting food at the table, doing it one, and you think that's how you should survive. We are killing our country gradually. We are killing our country. Sometimes be sincere. It is because of us, Liberians, our own insincerity that you get out, that politicians are using us the way they use us. Because we are not sincere to our conscience. We will come to a person and tell you, say, we are supporting you. And sincerely, we go behind you and collect money from somebody, and then we support that person at your own. When you do these kind of things, you let the person to go worrying, thinking that the only way. I got a friend, a very close and good friend, who contested the last election. And from the way things went, he felt like, oh, hey, God, there is no need that we're going to take development. We do this and do that. Since that's the case, they're trucking and buying vote at the things. What are we getting involved into it and get elected? You see the kind of system that we're setting for our country? Where will take you to sit down and be sincere to yourself and say, oh, the president traveled, but what we expected, we did not get it. We be sincere. Tell Liberians. One thing I always told people. Let me just say this. Let me just do the typical example and direct example for myself, right? You see, the election I got involved in my community, the outgoing leadership is a leadership that I campaigned for in my community. At that time, I was just maybe I just a cool guy in the community. At that time, I was working the Truth FM, but I campaigned with my all for the current leadership. But when the leadership got elected, when I started seeing lapses and things, I started bringing it to their attention publicly, calling them to order. And they just in the election, when the young people say, "Oh, hey, guy, you can go," and we decided to go, even in the debate. One of the candidates who work in the leadership asked us and said, "Oh, you elected." He said, "You work in the leadership. What did you do, or what did the leadership? Do you agree that the leadership failed?" Which, of course, it was a lie. I did not work in the leadership. But what blessed me in that election, or in my response, was at the very early stage, I started to identify the lapses in that leadership, and because of that, we had a bit of distance between they and myself. And it was clear. People saw that, and when I said it, people who were not even supporting me, they said, "Oh yes, you, because of the kind of person you are, we think we can support you." And that's how even during that debate, I was able to even get more people coming to say, "Oh yes, we'll support you," because of the sincerity that we carry on the table. So sometimes it's good to be sincere to you. It will not pay you today, or it might not pay you today, but it will pay you. Imagine you be sincere to your conscience, be sincere. Elect people based on not what they can offer you, but based on what they can do. Not based on lies, but based on the truth telling. Elect people on these basics and see, let a system be set up for our country. You get people who will go and credit money from the bank and buy vote, do they want, buy rest, buy laptop, do anything they want to do. Then when you elect them, you hear the lady, now let's listen to the woman say, Baka told that you're living on loan. So we are expecting that the President Baka will leave to go and maybe buy, let's say you have to pay the bank loan back before you start to focus on the country. Let's listen to her. And some of these things could be truth. Who know whether something can happen behind the scene? The president and the people here come and say, let's talk about the scholarship, forget about the money when it comes, what to do to it. Let's listen to her. Let's say in beginning Grand Basel County. And this interview is not a Freedom FM interview. This interview was conducted on Spoon FM. And Nelson Koda is the voice that you're hearing in that. Let's listen to it.
We want to talk to some people here as well. We see a lot of women here. Let's talk to our mama. Yeah. Okay. So let's talk to our mama. Obia, welcome to Spoon TV. You are live. How are you?
My name is Nyemade Williams.
Okay. Williams, it's good to have you on Spoon TV. The donation, medical supplies. The senators have been in the county for about 4 days, ending this entire process with a huge consignment of medical supplies at the hospital. What do you make of that?
Which one of the senators are you speaking?
Okay, Senator Sir Joseph made a donation, but you saw the pro team and other senators, they were also.
I'm very happy because your very Spoon FM used to say a whole lot of things about the past government. Your castigate, you say a whole lot of things. And our expectation was wow. But now since the government has taken over, we have not seen anything. And the ex-government, they proving to us that they still love the country, they still continue with their love. That you're the one used to castigate, you used to say a whole lot of things. So I'm very happy for you to be on the ground, for me to talk with you, because I really wanted to express my feeling to Spoon FM. That you're in a problem.
So okay, but again, let's talk. It's a very great conversation, and we love to hear people express themselves. Now, so first of all, you're excited about the donation.
I'm very excited.
But do you think that in just 4 months you're already in a problem with a very young administration?
The administration, it is not young. Because people say a whole lot of things. They said they were miracle people. They have 100 years experience. They could do better things. But since they keep, even a baby can be one more, or if you born a child, when this child will benefit you, as soon as you born that baby, you will tell from that baby is, and you will know that baby.
So
is
in 4 months now, you already know that.
I know that because the president told us that you are living on loan. So I know that when he have to pay his bride debt, he have to pay asset bank money. So I know that the president will not do nothing for this country. So my expectation is very low. But I know I was very high because according to your special Spoon and TV, when you get on radio, you say a whole lot of things. The man he got who experience, he can do this, we are the other one. Most of the men I used to monitor you. So I'm very happy. You're gonna play me loud. Let people hear me. And let people hear me.
No, you have over 200 people watching you right now listening to you.
Let people hear me because now you're poor in a problem. And the problem why you're poor in no understanding, we can't see it. One day, man, will Philippine a loan money before you turn to Liberia.
Okay, so just finally, what were your expectations? What did you expect that the government would do in 4 months? Like when you voted for the government, what were your expectations? Like at least within 4 months, can you look at the camera? At least within 4 months, the government will have done this, the government will have done that. What were your expectations in 4 months for the government?
I expected for them to start with the highway from Buchanan to San Luis County because the whole world know them. They experience the guy too wild.
Yeah.
So the whole world know them. The guy contact all over the world. So I expected for the road to start by now.
Okay. Yes, just expected that the government will start building the road by now.
Yes.
But since they're not building it, you are disappointed and you think you are in a problem.
I'm in a serious problem.
Okay.
Because the man, I know he will pay his debts. He has no idea of the country.
Okay. Thank you for talking to us, man.
Thank you.
Okay, all right. So let me give you the opportunity to so that you make your contribution on this show. It's good that the reality of today is setting in. And these are things that Liberians are now getting to understand for themselves. And some of these people, they are in a state where if you give them the opportunity today to go back to the polls and elect leaders, they will never make the mistakes that they made in the just ended election. Some of the lawmakers, even that they elected during the election, that paid money to them and they elected them, that bought vote, that truck people, that bought laptops, divided rest and other things on them, and they voted for these people. Today, some of them are seeing the reality that these people were not the right kind of people that they needed at that time, or they needed, but because the person appeared, with money and brought money on the table, they accepted the money and they sold their future. And today, at the point where we are, it has reached to a point that they are in a state where they can say, I know, escape from Sabibo or escape from not Sabibo or escape from nowhere. Where you can't go in from, you can't come behind, you just there. The 6 years is going to finish before you think about making a new decision. And some of you, unfortunately, we are not praying for it. But some of you might not just live to see the end of this. And the decision that you take, or the decision that you took before, is going to not just haunt you, like we said before and continue to say, but it's going to haunt your children. Some of you for personal hate, for no reason, because probably you felt people who you were seeing in your community were connected to we as administration, and they are shining in the community, or the way you see them, they appear decent, they are decent in the community and other things. It was as a result of a Weah's presidency, because that they were getting the money from George Weah. But today, it is unfortunate for you that even in the absence of Weah, these people are still living even more better life than they used to live before. And now where you are in a state where you can't even go back to them today to ask them, oh, by help me with one cup of rest, oh, by help me with this. You can't do it because they fear that they might put more on you because of your support to a unity party. It's there, so you will not want to do it. So you see why it is always good when you're taking decision not to take decision based on your own interest, but based on the greater interest of the community that you serve, or maybe the country. This is where we are. We can't escape this. The fight is we can't escape this. We are here. Let me call. Please, I don't have much time, so I will not be calling all of the winners here. Please. So let me just call this one person. Maybe later on I'll be trying to do something like that. So let me call this person, then we can go to the line and pick. What's up?
Hello?
What's up? This is HAGGAI GONDAH, and I call you from Freedom FM.
Yeah, Freedom FM. How are you, sir?
I'm okay, Chief. I'm sure you've been playing the Freedom Cash giveaway, I mean.
Yeah, I'm playing today. I've been playing it long time, but no winning for me. I've been playing it over and over.
Oh, okay. So I'm actually calling to inform you that you have won for yourself $4,000 Liberian dollars. Can you confirm it?
Yeah, I'm going to check my phone.
Okay, so please confirm that you receive your money, okay?
All right, let me look at the message.
I can leave on the line. You do it for me?
Yeah.
Okay, please do.
Yeah. Yeah, I see $4,000.
Enjoy your money, my brother.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I've been playing it over and over.
Okay, you've been playing it over and over, but today you win. Okay, thank you.
Everything I have done today, my own day.
Thank God that you can be the one preaching that message today. Okay, my brother. Okay, so that's where we are. We have anyone else there? You can please send me something quick. Let me just do a few before I call. *79 now stars. You reply with 11 for Freedom FM, and then you stand a chance to win $4,000 Liberian dollars. 4,000 Liberian dollars. 4,000 Liberian dollars is what we're giving away this afternoon. *799 Hash, you okay? Just give it a few seconds to load, and a list of radio stations will appear. And amongst them, you will find Freedom FM at number 11. So you go to reply with 11 for Freedom. You stand a chance to win 4,000. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
What's up, Chief? This is HAGGAI, and I call you from Freedom FM. Your name? Husseini?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm sure you've been playing the Freedom Cash giveaway. Can you confirm it?
Yeah. Confirm it.
You go learn it. How much did you receive?
4K.
4K. Okay, enjoy your money, my brother. On the kind of wet day pass, start on die again.
Okay.
All right, my brother. Go ahead, enjoy your money, man. Do we have somebody else we can call? Let me call. Yeah, just do so, because once we go to the line now, when I have the time to pick to call them, please do draw us here. So *799 *799 hash. You okay? Just give it a few seconds to load, and the list of radio stations will appear, and amongst them is Freedom FM at number 11. You reply with 11, you stand a chance to win 4K. Hello?
How you doing, sir?
I'm okay. Why only men winning? I hope women can play and win. Why only men winning? My name is HAGGAI, and I call you from Freedom FM.
Freedom FM.
Yeah, your name, sir?
Dancing in my room.
Okay, so I'm sure you receive your money.
I played 2 times. I win 4,000. Thank you very much.
Enjoy your money, my brother. Enjoy your money. Okay, so that's where we are. Okay, so yes, I will continue to call more of you, but yeah, let me give time to my callers now. If you are there following us, you can call me up on the internet. Yeah, the international line is something else. So call me up locally 0776 104 104 0776 104 104 plus 231 865 on your 104, or maybe plus 231 776 672 581 for our international callers. Hello.
How are you, Higa? How you doing?
I'm relatively okay, boss. Your name is from where you join us?
This is Edmond Card, the vision impaired card that you're keeping broadcast free to the fire to deliver on your campaign promises. You know, you are asking us to tell you what Broadcast brought. Broadcast he said a meter at the Rabat International Airport upon he returned that he didn't bring anything. All of the million that were mentioned, he said we didn't get anything from there. But one of the things that they brought with them in that memorandum of understanding is a company, one of the least meter manufacturing company in South Korea, that some of that memorandum will also that Liberian government can buy meter from them. That is not free. That is not what he went there for. We have so many million that were out that he could have made interventions so that he could have been able to get something for Liberia. But he didn't get anything from there. And then they who don't have no integrity. Telling us say they didn't go to take money in cases to bring it in Liberia. Who tell you that we don't know that when you go to negotiate, that is not the way that you bring the money. The money will follow after going through all of the formalities. But he lacked the ability, he lacks integrity. So he come up, I don't know who is now speaking for the president. The president will be saying different things. When you go on the executive marshal website, you read it everything. When the president doesn't come out to speak, to be saying different things. President, we have traveled to 5 years. The first international visit for youth empowerment. The law and others say we have didn't bring anything yet, President. We have didn't bring anything yet. President, we have traveled to the Arab Emirates. He bring the hospital in Bapolo County today and the PHP part and the ability from today. He rather travel to Africa. When he returned, instead of having the 50 megawatt, they drop it to 10 megawatt. So I think if brother going to South Korea was just for a meter, I think he would have set himself right here and allow the LEC boss to have go and negotiate for all to be buy meter for that company. But I am happy. I am a happy person because those of us that champion the cause of President Weah, our stomach is feel sometimes we don't even want to eat because they may explain around. Then they are supposed to want our shot. Then when they come around here, they got nothing to say or they got nothing to do because brother is a complete failure. He's not going to do a thing in this country. So the only thing that we will do is Broker really know that he cannot carry on this matter of this in this country. Let him honorably exit the presidency so that he has to continue. But if he fails to do that, we will push him, we'll force him to do so because I don't think that we can bear the 6 years with the unprepared president of this country. So thank you very much for having me.
Thank you so kindly. Let me pick David. Let me pick Rosetta Sonkali. Rosetta, now we come on. Okay, go ahead, man. Don't mind me.
Thank you for having me.
Okay.
You know, I get other ministers that we are. You know, because we are content by the local, by the more experienced president, by the people who know everything. When you get the party, you know, when you consider you are no party. So, two major trains. I ain't killing people in there. Two major trains when president we have that the point of the whole time. He give a 10 something. He was contained by the opposition plan. So they won't see. Two major of library resources have been used on. We are coming back with 90, coming back with no fire library that are in our hand. But using the thing, when you create the country, maybe because you work it out. When you go to school, you have upgrade your step to the people that, and you don't know anything like when you tell you that you are not even born. When you go out, nothing with degree. But I tell you that when you get degree, in your school, or any other and so on. So you know the content, that's the current issue. We live in the heart of the present era. Disrespect. We can't see the impact of the AC. Can you imagine someone without with the so there's like whether you met, but you can't listen to freedom ever also to listen to the Google music and the paper by Mr. Yime because they just require when at the same time they were after two because they still requiring. How long the current was saying, why is each other calling the data? So the more experienced government that they still had a fair working, they were not working. So they ended up everyone super in the state they are president. We are. Thank you for a 4 minute opportunity.
Thank you, Dave. What's up, David? You have to call me, please. Yeah, David. Sorry, you have to call me, please. Yes. Okay, let me pick. Hey, what's up?
Thank you, my brother. How you doing? Well.
Yeah, we got my help, man.
I know. Yeah, for the public, this is David King, the public defender. I know I will always remain public defender because government of President was the best government ever since 1947. I maintain that because we saw President we have 4 months in power in this country. He touched life. Where I live, I saw the Johnsonville Road being constructed. Like the way I have been today, have it been like in the past? Those are going to Central Morovia from Johnsonville. You have to carry 2 sets of clothes. The one you will use to swim in, and the one you will use to go to where you go to.
And that is even being done from the Johnsonville turning point there to going through McCoffey, passing through that Thomas Farah end there. You have to carry maybe 2-3 boots before so the other one get there. Yeah.
Exactly. Haga. And today we are experiencing a very good quota road now. You go up to Johnsonville, uptown, you will see a lot of economic activities ongoing there, even though that road was
Oh wow, Dave, your network is bad. Let me pick this person from the female line. Hello.
Hello,
what's up? Oh, the man, a female male. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Steve Martin from District 1, County.
Go ahead, Chief.
You know, the issue of our president going to South Korea, so it was not a surprise for me. The woman does not have a single connection around the world. That woman went there, they don't even get out and address the crowd, to address the Congress or the conference. They don't really understand what they're saying. There's an woman, a fake woman that has nothing to offer, that when people, especially Prince Johnson and the American people, were important to us. So before we were talking for 6 good years. 6 years ago, where you go? He went to Guinea Bissau, where you go? They just talking around you. They're wasting money. You see? They don't have nothing to offer. So we got 6 years to lose in this country. Thank you.
Thank you. Let me pick this person from this side. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm okay. Go ahead.
My name is James Timothy, one of the officially here too.
Okay.
Yes. All I want to say to the party, when he stay, or when Prime Minister that bring people, let him please be able to fulfill it. And the disabled will suffering too much. We tired staying online for taking our picture for plan sale or rent. Then some of oil can see who got to beg around who pay our rentage. So that the party please see what to do for all we the disabled. That's all I got to say.
Thank you. Dave, you want to conclude quickly?
Yeah, I was in speech, but then you were not getting me. Am I okay now?
You okay? Go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, like I was saying, Georgia has significant mark in our country during the first 4 months in office. Even the real community that John Walker lived today, all around him was so much. But today, he cannot boast of concrete street all across real community, even a house, going to where his son got the ghetto and leading to that, feature home, what he called rehabilitation center, when they carry those over there for 1 month and put them outside, the next day they go back to the ghetto. So we want to say to elaborate people, and listen to that clip you get played from Spoon FM. That's it, one person who doing a campaign.
Nelson is a brother to me. I don't want you to use my platform.
That's my brother too. He's my brother.
I beg you.
My brother.
Yeah.
We got mutual understanding. Him and myself, we know what we can do. But Nelson, Aaron, other guys are my beginning with a rule. So I'm not problem. But I just trying to say, in a sense that what our mother was trying to express to Colette is that you Spoon FM. Well, one of the instigators, you sat there, you criticize George Weah, you castigate George Weah on a daily basis, and told George the Liberia that George Weah was the worst thing that ever happened to Liberia. And it was because of you people that the calamity has come upon us. And I love the way the woman put it in. The woman said, I have expected that the standard road will be under construction because Joe Baga got all of the connections in the world more than George Weah. So I have expected that car will now be flying on Kota to go river there. Car will now be going to Sano Kande by having Kota pay for the road. But today, let me tell you what Eddie Jawo posted on Facebook.
I read through that.
All right. I think you saw it. So all the things Gideon was telling us that the road itself is all weather road. Tessie cannot go Voyama. Tessie cannot go Grand Gila. These are all lies. These are the same lies that is told us. And today, you see the guy was South Korea with nothing. They posted in them back. They wrote it on their own page. They said they were coming back to prepare, how they call it, something to carry back order. How will you be going to that place? You prepare anything. You get one with your head shaking. And you went there and put the go and prepare proposal and bring it.
All right.
It's based on our country.
Thank you,
One
David.
guy is prepared. One guy is not prepared.
Thank you, David.
And he comes to the presidency with no experience. And he has exposed himself. Thank you very much.
Thank you, David. Thank you so kindly. Thank you. I don't know. Number any 57 calling to participate or what? Hello.
Yeah, how you doing?
Go ahead, boss.
Thank you very much for calling my news. It's very much. Thank you.
You gotta please walk away from the radio, chief. Okay, thank you. You call yourself off now, me. Yeah, thank you. 0776 104 104 plus 231 886 500 104. This caller, hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon to you, boss. Your name and from where you join us?
My name is Jeremiah. I call you this afternoon from Unaswa.
Go ahead.
You know, bro, I let me teach you for now. I was talking this morning. And besides, I blame my own home county who was very confused because of what Mr. Woman who has
No. I will not encourage you using that kind of word. I mean, our president, no matter that, they are calling to order. Yeah. Yeah, please.
What we expect? If I'm the first to phone the one you used to get connection for him. I'm not work. You know, I don't have no one back. Connection is not a word.
Okay.
Even my babies are trying to make that connection.
Okay, thank you. Your baby's got connection. Then the president. Hello. I hope you want to go online because I'm on the radio.
Okay. How you doing?
Masisi?
Yeah.
What's up? Your number not registering my phone. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. No, our female lines off. I want to let you know.
Yes. And I'm off with the people. Yeah, Jamie, your line. I want.
Don't let it tell you, Jim. I want to see. They're not female yet. They are built. And then they want to wear party. They will tell us.
Go ahead, man.
Let me say thank you for the topic today. Hey, no. Don't want to talk much. But I want to hang on that back all day long. They man pass on me. I want to hang on to them. They're going to People are so wicked, heartless.
All right.
People play all this about respect or whatever. Because we have wicked, you give respect. So they can't talk about respect in the country. If we have a castle, you said you see every day, that's not what's better.
Okay, man. All right, all right. Is that kind of lady again? Okay, the woman left the line already. Yeah, I want to see what the woman say, Kerry. Let me talk to this person. Hello.
Hello?
You live on the radio, Chief. Your name and from where you join us.
Hey guys, let me say good evening to you. My name is Ruben Billy and I call from Barnumville Estate.
Go ahead, Ruben.
Okay, I just called.
Oh, Ruben. Oh my goodness. Yeah, man. I hate to people like you now who got a bit of yeah, man. I want to. So star 799 hash. Okay, give a few seconds to load, and then you reply with 11 for freedom. You win 4,000 here while listening to Freedom FM. And yes, let me pick the last batch of calls. Maybe 4 calls will do it here on the show. Let me talk to this person. Hello. Chief, you can please walk away from your radio, sir.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm relatively okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, we told the people of Liberia that Joe Bugger is nobody. But still, we take the message and not understand. Everything you go tell on the radio, everything we advise about Joe Bugger himself. From the day Joe Bugger is the president of this country, nothing can you have been able to bring to the people of Liberia. Every day, he spends taxpayer money, he can bring back profit. The creator president, we have doing every necessary development in the country here. Today they are there, they are struggling. So, all the ever president, we have black boy stays there. Everything will go down the drain. When they are around, only president we are in like a safety around. Thank you for what the president is here. Not able to even president we are mad. So, for me, I still be that this is only president we are can transform this country.
Okay. Okay. Let me talk to them, my intelligent friend who was sounding so intelligent. Oh my God. Yeah, that guy was sounding so intelligent. I want to please hear from him. I don't know. I really wish you would be. Yeah, okay. Thank you for calling. Hello.
Okay, hey guys, once again, Ruben Billy, I went up.
Okay, Ruben, go ahead, my brother.
Okay, let me appreciate you for your program so much. Thank you for the program.
You're welcome, man.
You know, the United Party government actually lied to the people. The people stay in power for 12 years, and the government was actually run on NGO. NGO helping the people. The people had no connection. So you see, the real government was actually run by President Weah. Okay? And the person who say he has experience, 40 some more years experience. I mean, the man told us you were parking in the garage. I mean, you know anybody, my friend. I mean, you know anybody. They put your life to themselves. Okay, thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you, my brother. Yeah. Yes. Let me call this person I have won on the Freedom Cash giveaway. I said I was going to give money to more than that, at least maybe 10%. No, don't do me like this. I don't like people treating me like this. When I give, I like for people to appreciate me for that. Then I get more encouraged to do so. So please, you have to. Oh my goodness. And time is actually not in my favor. Just hoping that this person can pick. Please do more draws. So that I can call this person. The number is not going through now. The network. We expect that. Yes. So star 799 hash. Okay. Just give a few seconds to load, and a list of radio stations will appear. And amongst them, you will find Freedom FM at number 11. You reply with 11, you stand a chance to win 4,000 Liberian dollars here while you listen to Freedom FM. Let me call this person. Yeah, so hello. Yeah, Chief, can you just, I don't know, Chief or Madam, can you please just walk away from your radio, please? I'm sure you listen to the radio.
Yeah, I'm away from the radio.
Okay, so this is HAGGAI GONDAH, and I call you from Freedom FM.
All right.
Okay, so I'm sure you've been playing the Freedom Cash giveaway. Your name? Aloysius Colette. Aloysius, you've been playing the cash giveaway, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm calling to inform you that you've won for yourself 4,000 Liberian dollars. Can you confirm that?
Okay, let me check it up.
I hope you can do so while I'm online.
Okay.
Okay, all right. I'm waiting. I'm here. Okay, he hang up the line. Let me call one more person. Then I can call you a day on to this edition of the Freedom Hub right here on Freedom 87. No, this number is again not going through. So yes, I'm sure we've hit maybe 6, 7. Yeah, I want to reach the 10 threshold I said before I leave from here. Yeah. I'm hoping I can do so. But in case I don't do so, Abraham Baby Boy Kamara is going to come back right here. And yes, he's going to help to ensure that we can call out some of our winners as well here on the program. So until I'm back here on the Freedom Hub, hopefully it's on Wednesday. Until then, let's pray for each other. Okay, let me see what I can talk. Hello, what's up? What's up? This is HAGGAI GONDAH, and I call you from Freedom FM. Your name?
Joseph Lucini.
Joseph Lucini. Joseph, I'm sure you've been playing the Freedom Cash giveaway.
Yes, sir.
Can you confirm how many times, if you can remember them?
I played 3 times today.
But you've played before today, how many times?
Let's say the morning I played 1, the afternoon I played 3 times. So
all right, so I'm actually calling to inform you that you've won for yourself 4,000. You are part of my winners for today. Yeah. Can you confirm that for me? You received your money already?
Yeah, I received it.
How much did you receive?
4,000.
Enjoy your money, my brother.
Okay, thank you too.
So I'm sure I reach 7. So yes, we can call it a day from here. Yes, until we back here, hopefully it's on Wednesday. Pray for me, and as I pray for you, let's keep the peace of Liberia. This country is all that we have to boast of, and the only country that we cannot be deported from. And so if this country must be a place of milk and honey, we Liberians, we have to put aside our political differences and engage the conversation with facts and evidence. Engage the conversation, calling speed a speed. Let's work together to ensure that the peace of our country is maintained. I'm out of this building, folks.